Yo, what up, Doc?
What up, man?
Hey, sorry for being late. I slept in.
I just
Huh?
got everything together, man.
Oh, no. What do you mean?
I just got my life together myself.
Oh, nice. You sound like it. Hey. Oh, fuck. Tired. Hella sleeps. I told Landon he's got to write you up today.
He's got to write you up?
He'll write you up. You didn't fold in your mirror.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, and I came back and parked, and he was watching, and Leanne was watching. I was like, this is a write-up. This is a write-up. Get him. Get him. It's the one thing he needs to work on in life.
Put my other mirror in the whole time.
Yeah. Market's open. Ugh.
Yeah.
I took a little trade last night. A little $200. The plan for today, pretty tight range. What do you say? 68.82 are the supports. Watch the traps blow. 58 to support, and then upside targets are 98.13 and 29.30, which we're pretty much we're at 68.03, so probably gonna be a little bit slower today. What's ATR at? ATR's pretty low for MES right now. MQ's back above 25K. Nice.
don't see the solution to the end of the war real fast.
Mm-mm. Oh, we hit 25, 145 overnight. Wow. We just hit resistance on MES, 6805. A small one. Yeah, it's this pivot from here, from 6:30 a.m. Oh, yeah, look at that. Maybe we'll come down to this support at 85 and then 70. But he said he's watching first traps of the 78 to 80, which will probably be like 24 980s, 980, and 20s, the 80s and 20s of the 24-9. Well, hopefully people got sleep last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude, that was like top 5 worst dispatches I've ever had.
Hold on. They'll figure out something worse.
No. Dude, I literally was at 200 with my pickups. I brought back 27 stops in my board. Guess how many packages it was?
50.
93.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was all apartments.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Watch the 980s and the 920s. The low was around the 920s. Oh yeah, forgot FSP's not on YouTube this week. He's on Kick. He must have got temporarily banned because he's making a new YouTube channel for just the live. Who? FSP.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on kick again this week. And he was talking about he had to make a new channel for the day trading, and he's going to keep the old channel for like interviews and stuff.
Hey guys, what happened yesterday at the end of the day at about 3:15?
Trump talked.
Just went straight up.
Yeah, Trump did a speech, basically trying to say that the war is nearing its end and that they got everything figured out. But I don't know if I believe that. But that was the pop. It was old Trumpo. But I mean, if you want to look at it from a technical analysis away, they reclaimed that bull bear line on, like Mancini was talking about, the Bears control under 67-16, right? And they reclaimed that and then held it like 3 or 4 times, and then I think the Bears just got squeezed out of the position. I think they just gave up shorting it at that point for yesterday. I know we all love to, look at the news headlines and assume that that's, the real reason the market moves, when like the chart was setting up for a push. The fact that they brought it all the way back up and then reclaimed that line in the sand, right? And then they held it a few times on retests. I mean, that was a signal for the Bears to get out. And the Bulls just hit the gas. And and even overnight and everything, they didn't even come back close to it. So it was just, where is it on my chart? Well, let's go back to yesterday. There it is, right there. So, right. So basically that was the line in the sand. According to Mancini, so we tested it all the way right here. We tested it, pulled back, tested it, pulled back, tested it, finally broke it, retested it, got bought back up. I think it dumped down right here to pick up buyers, right, and maybe trap more bears. And then it popped it again, retested it perfectly, and then boom, it was gone, right? Good. Remember, he kept saying in his tweets yesterday that the Bears control under 67-17 or 67-16. Well, once that line was just broken above and retested and held, like they had to get out. And now we have a quiet morning. So quiet. Pretty sure the ATR is only it's only 26 on MNQ. It's pretty docile last few days. So we went down and held the support 67, high 67, 80s. Working our way back up, kind of in the middle. Testing it again, breaking the hell out of it. There's the 980s on M and Q. We're coming right into the spot on MES. He's looking for it to trap. So when he says that when he's looking for it to trap it, usually he wants it to push down, maybe right around 5 to 10 points below that level, and then reclaim it back up. So that would be probably us pushing into this blue line, which goes from 72 to 68. That would be a pretty good fail, and then it start marching back up above it, hold up here, and then boom. Oh, also, Rod, can you see my screen?
Nope.
You can? Okay. So, like, I have all of my accounts now built into groups on TradingPlace, right? Except for these two accounts right here are by themselves, but everything else I'll put into groups. So if I go like that, right, you can see that each group they have their individual associated accounts.
That's clever.
Yep. And so, like, I have my Apex 25Ks right there, my Apex 50Ks there, 2 Bullnucks, the Perdia funded, Lucid accounts, Tradeify, Legend. And then, so now I just trade them in groups, is what I've been doing. It makes it a lot easier to get trades across your accounts. I know it's copy trading, and I did stray away from it for a while, but with the right risk, it hasn't been too bad. I mean, yesterday was small red on prop, green on cash, but the 2 days before that were pretty green, right? And then it has a journal now that journals all the trades from all your accounts. So you can see my dashboard. It's at 13,545 profit. Shows like your trade analysis. Win percentage 57%, profit factor 1.3. 68% of my days are green. Average win is 50, average loss of 66, so a little bit. 0.74 risk to reward. So there's like my days. This is March. So I had 893, 809, 7.75k, minus 2.1k, up 205 today. It's pretty cool. You're agreeing? Did you take the 80s?
Oh, I mean that you were green.
Oh yeah.
I'm green.
No, it's just the journal is super cool, and it just updates from all the information from all your accounts linked to the dashboard over time, right? Just dope. Shows you your trade duration and how you do, how long you're in a trade. So most of my trades are 0 to 50 minutes, so 0 to under an hour.
That's what it should.
So it'll be pretty cool to just look as this evolves over time. I mean, it's a new feature, so I don't think it tracks back super long. Where's February? There's February. So February had a 3K week, a $650 week, another 3K week, and then a negative 2K week. That was last week. That was a rough stretch. I think that's when I tilted a little bit through here. Let's see January. January was okay. Now, all of these, January and February, that was all just trading accounts individually. Like, as far as not copy trading. So it'll look a little different going forward as I start to group things together. I mean, it's just pretty cool information to be able to review, like over the weekend or something. You can kind of look back. Rod, had you seen this portal chart? I don't know if you tuned in Friday when I first got access to it. So this is like this chart is in the TradingPlace dashboard. Like, you open it up and it has, you know, the ES on 1 minute, has your VIX underneath, your money flow and buying pressure up above. And then it has the ES 5 minute, 15 minute, and 30 minute, and then it also has the tide, which is showing calls are being bought up, puts are dying off. And you could switch it to MNQ, right, and look at MNQ that way. Where's VIX? For some reason it's not showing VIX on there with it. It should. And you can also look at gold. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's VIX. So it's not. VIX isn't available on the MNQ chart. Interesting. So, and then, so you got your charts. They have all the indicators built in, like the arrows, right? The Keltner channels over extended bands. And it has the Mancini levels in there. Let's see. I'm not seeing them when I toggle on and off. But it has the value area low, point of control, and value area high, which is, we rejected value area high. And right now we're like messing around the point of control, slightly under it. Super cool. And then like if I go over here and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do a trade on Legend, Bullnox, TPT, my one Apex eval, and my Tradeify, like if I highlight those, right? and I come over here, I can pop up a trade panel, right, that has all those accounts highlighted, so I can take trades from the chart. And if you hit the arm long button, you just click on the chart where you want your entry. So I can hit arm long and then just click right here at 67.85 and it'll place a limit order there. And that'll show my trade log of all the trades I took. That was last night. Yeah, I think so. You can set your parameters on quantity, stop loss, take profit. The only thing is, like, these numbers have to be double, or they have to be, they're per M and Q, you have to double it. So like if I did one, it would do 100 and 600, but if I do 2 contracts, it does 50 and 300. It halves it because it's the total for the trade. It's the only thing I noticed that you have to keep an eye on. But it's pretty nifty. It's a really nice chart. Being able to see all time frames. The only thing I need to ask Frick about is what are these little dots on the 15 and 30 minute? I don't know what they're, green or red. That must be the high and the low. Something. The orb. The 30-minute orb. I don't know. Not much going on here. I mean, it's just chopping. What's oil doing? 87. Bitcoin back above 70K. careful here. I mean, this is the bottom of the 15-minute orb, so this would be your first initial breakout of the range of the day. So I'd probably, on M and Q, assuming that's what you're trading, I'd probably wait for the 920 level. Either that or it to go down close to it and then reclaim 980 to the upside.
Looks right.
It's a pretty big, I mean, it's a 20-point down move for the next support on ES. It's just surprisingly large. I mean, I feel like 68 is pretty important too. It was the pivot of London low. The overnight low was 62. We're getting close to the 20s. Money flow is bearish. Tide is changing. Puts are calls are dropping pretty quick. Puts are curling. Did you get that 20s?
Yep.
Nice. Good job. No, it's still pretty dang bearish, so
Yeah, well, get to you.
go ahead. That was the value area low on MES. Good spot for it to bounce a little.
took the day off.
That they message you?
They called me.
Oh. And they should be calling me in a few of them. Who called you?
Luis.
Okay.
Has to make sure everyone got their fucking beauty sleep today.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna go long right here to see if it can hold and push higher. No.
They heard you, Mike.
Yeah, they did. They really heard me. But we'll see. If I take a stop, I take a stop. I mean, it kind of failed that reclaim pretty nastily, so I don't know. It's not looking good for that trade. Yeah, that was a quick stop right there. Oh, it's gonna stop it. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, I read. Alright, next area down. Obviously 880 to 820 pretty much lines up with the next level.
No, another test. That's the third test.
select. invert. Alright. I took half off that log. I'm gonna try to trail the rest. Ideally, they stay above 82 to 78 now, and they invert this alpha zone. But I mean, we're coming up to point of control. Got crappy fills on my exit. The reason I exited is because we were coming into right into VWAP in the cloud. Yeah. So as much as I wanted to hold that, I mean, it still can absolutely push area. We got a W pattern, right? There's, but maybe I'll get a pullback. I gotta end the stream a little early today. We gotta run Grayson somewhere. So I'm probably gonna end it right here.
See you at the spot. I'll see you at the spot.
Yep, see you at work. Rob, good luck today. You still in here? But I'd stay bullish above 67, 78 to 82. Like if it, as long as we're above this, we'll probably stay bullish for the day. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.